Hopefully you guys would catch us out of Smash Factor. I want to take a trip to Mexico. We go see what the scene is looking like. I love the Mexican scene, and let's see what both of these players have for us. We have
Siva and Mani.
Mani. Okay, very exciting to see Mani.
Yeah, it's
Second
always
seed.
cool to see Steve players like advance because they kind of got to figure things out on the way. Is this a button check? This isn't a button check, right?
No
Nah.
way could it be a button check.
How they just out Siva.
Is this just how they button check, bro? Nah, it has to be gameplay, right?
I would expect so. Yeah, no, there's too many minecarts for it not to be gameplay.
Right?
So, how do you feel about this matchup, Daisy versus Steve?
I think forward air is a really good tool for Paisy. Wow, what a setup. Manny kind of catching him floating right there. I think forward air is a really good tool at breaking the blocks, as well as it has the extended hitbox, so it could hit Steve through the blocks as well, kind of like Sephiroth forward air.
Yeah, I agree, you know, and getting past those blocks is low-key half the battle.
Yes.
As long as you're giving Steve a chance to gather resources and set up some of these more dangerous plays.
That is crazy.
That was.
And you see, it gives Steve just enough time, well in this case Alex, it gives Alex just enough time to air dodge, so that big explosion you seen was just, it was light work.
And this is a little bit tough. I don't know how well Siva knows the matchup, but I think the coolest thing about Steve players is they don't necessarily have to know what their matchup is. Their win condition is, let me do what I usually do.
Yeah, usually their game plan is generally the same thing, so like, if you threw in Olimar, or if you threw in a Captain Falcon, I think their game plan is going to be the same thing regardless. They're going to try to gather up their materials, gain the lead, and kind of do Steve stuff. And that F smash, what a 3-stock from Manny. Very telling 3-stock. They're really here to prove a point, you can tell. The way that they're playing, the movement that they're choosing. Manny seems like they're playing on fire tonight.
I agree. Going really, really hard. That was super duper impressive. And if you're Siva, you might be a little bit perturbed because that seemed really decisive. So it's on Siva now to figure out how to adapt in a way that's meaningful and, you know, at least put themselves on the board, making the switch now to a Peach. And there is a very, like, super minute difference between the two.
What is it?
If I'm not mistaken, some of their hurtbox shifting is a bit different.
Oh, hurtbox shifting, understood. I feel like they're going to need a lot more than hurtbox shifting to take at least a stock off of Manny. It seems more like they were using a lot of like float cancel aerials to try to catch Manny walking in, but Manny's not going to walk in.
I agree. And what's interesting, the float cancel just height usually is good at going over a lot of...
That is wild. Look at that. He just built a whole home.
Built a home and said, you can't come in. You're not welcome here.
Prime real estate. That is like crazy.
Peach is having trouble figuring out, you know, how to get through. I do like dash attack on it though, but that DI might have been a little sus.
If they do float cancel fair or just float fair, they should be able to break all of those blocks.
You would expect so. Either that or Nair possibly do it more than once. But yeah, just in general, it's looking like Mani has a very good understanding of how this matchup works, and they're getting to play there while Siva is just struggling to get anything started.
Yeah, they seem to have a grasp on the options that Siva is going to choose, and what a crazy setup. Using, like I said, TNT on that platform is such a hard thing to deal with. If you're not ready for it, if you're not ready to air dodge, it's going to hit you. That's such a deceptive blast zone.
Yeah, and we said a little bit earlier, if you don't know the Steve matchup, an experienced Steve will run you over.
Yeah, even at the top level, top 10 players, they have trouble against Steve. It's very telling. And that F smash to close it out.
Yo, Very, very dominant game by Mani.
Was that another 3 stock?
That was another 3 stock, and
The 6 stock from Mani.
that's psychic damage, baby. That's really tough. You don't
Yeah.
want to have that happen to you because in general it's hard to like come back from that. Like,
Come on, Manny, give him a break. He's got losers bracket to play in.
man,